Hi everyone, I'm Evie. This video we are going to cover the topic of creating fun and engaging learning environment. In this video, we are going to talk about how to incorporating games and fun activities into your lesson, the strategies to keep children interested and engaged, how to create a positive learning environment, as well as motivating and encouraging the students. First, let's talk about the incorporating games and fun activities into your lesson. When we talk about incorporating games and fun activities into your lesson, first come into your mind must be why. Why must we include that into your lessons? Now, this will help to enhance student learning effectively, increase motivation to the student, and it can be reduce stress for the student during the lessons. Here are some of the examples of the games and activities that you could include in your swimming lessons, like treasure hunt, relay games, and tag game. Of course, there are many more from the internet. Spend some time to prepare in advance. It can help your lesson more engaging and fun. You yourself will feel excited too. Of course, when we say there are a lot of more funs and games, activities out there, but do always remember that to choose which is suitable for your children and to meet their needs. Now, first make sure that your games and activities that you plan are age appropriate, aligned with your objective, and it is safe and fun. Like what is stated here, it is important to ensure that games and activities reinforce the skill being taught. For instance, if the lesson is about learning backstroke, then the instructor could organize a backstroke race, which is related back to your learning objective of the day. Next strategies to keep children interested and engaged. How? Now, here are some important criteria that we can refer to. First, the variety. Changing up activities and games can prevent lessons from becoming boring. Here, remember that we change the activities always based on the children's condition, their needs, not changing whenever we like to or to change it randomly. Remember that every step comes with a purpose on it. Alright? Secondly, active learning. What means active learning? Involving the children in their learning by doing peer teaching or group problem solving and etc. Activities which is encourage the children to participate more, it can help to increase the engagement in your lesson. Thirdly, implement the strategy of positive reinforcement by giving praise, reward, and positive feedback can motivate children and reinforcement a good behavior from them. Lastly, the game and activities has planned must relating to your children's interests as well, incorporating children's interests into lessons where possible. For example, if a child loves mermaid, the instructor could incorporate a mermaid swim or a mermaid storyline where children practice swimming smoothly and gracefully. Next, creating a positive learning environment. How and why it is important. Who is the key person can make a great impact in creating a positive learning environment is the teacher, the instructor. By demonstrating a positive behavior, your tone for the class, the teacher who is enthusiastic, patient, and supportive can create a positive learning environment. And why it is important? That is because a positive learning environment can make the children feel safe and confident to achieve their health and social well-being in overall. Secondly, develop a positive relationship between the teachers and the children can also create a supportive and collaborative learning environment to them. For example, getting to know each child, their strength and their interests, which can contribute to the outcome where encouraging teamwork, promoting respect and kindness between them, as well as in the classroom. Lastly, it is important to create a culture where effort is valued more than the success, and mistakes are seen as an opportunity to learn. This is very crucial when it comes to building a positive learning environment and relationship between the teachers and the children. By providing them an opportunities to overcome, and it can eventually help them to be persist even when they find something challenging. This is what we call the resilience skills. And finally, comes to the motivating and encouraging students. Why it is important for motivation in learning? Motivation is the driving force that encourages us to achieve our goal, whether it is a long-term goal or a short-term goal. It can determine the level of effort students put into their swimming classes or lessons. Those being motivated are more likely to be persistent, creative, and resilient. Just now, I have mentioned about the long-term and short-term goal, right? Where the motivation has two different types, which they can specifically work best in either a long-term or short-term goal. First, we call intrinsic. It comes from the joy and satisfaction from the learning process itself, internal factor. These work best for long-term goals, where the motivation from internal itself help the children to proceed further and get the satisfaction from the learning process. Second one, called extrinsic. It is driven by the external factor such as reward or praise from the instructor or parents. This usually work best for short-term goal, where we can see the result faster. After talking about the motivation, here comes the role of encouragement in learning. We all know very well of the word of encouragement because we have been always talking about the encouragement. It is because encouragement helps in boosting student confidence, and confidence helps the student believe in their own abilities and more likely and more willing to take challenges in their life and therefore improve their certain skills. Next, encouragement also helps to reinforce the motivation to learn by making them feel valued and supported by the people surrounding. Then, encouragement helps children in overcoming challenges. As what we have shared, once they have confidence, they can more likely to do problem solving themselves and improve from there. Furthermore, encourage students through giving them constructive feedback again. Instead of saying good job, but you point out specifically what they did well. For example, your arm movement during front crawl was really smooth and powerful today. Then, encouraging effort and persistence. Praise the student not just for their achievement, but for the effort they have put in and their persistence in the face of challenges. Last but not least, encouragement also means that showing belief in student abilities, expressing confidence in students can boost their self-belief as well. Use the phrases like, I know you can do it, or you are improving every day. Alright, so this video has come to the end. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.